going on, YouTube family? Jake here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on this video. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If you are new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button, like, and comment as well. Where you came from, I would love to know. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this episode here on my channel. And what we're gonna be talking about today is specifically what do I do for my current workouts and a little bit about what I currently eat. So with everything going on in the world, kind of that whole shift of gyms being closed, I wanna share what I personally do. Now, first I wanna share what I was doing prior. So when I was at university, at my apartment complex, I was doing a lot of workouts at the apartment complex gym, and I'll link a little video in here. You can see that I'm doing all these workouts and I had a regimen. I was doing a strict workout regimen. I was in there 4 days of the week. I was stuck to this split body workout, using weights, using machines, and I was consistent, just consistent. And I love that split. I would come in Monday, do a workout, and then come in Tuesday, and then Thursday and Friday. So I'd have a rest day there Wednesday, and then rest on Saturday, Sunday. Now, this was awesome, and at the time, my diet was more high in protein because I was trying to increase muscle mass. I was going for hypertrophy. But that's what was going on then. Now with the whole transition of now being home on this break that I'm on, what am I doing currently, right? I'm not actually going to a gym, but you might see that I am making some videos on my channel about at-home workouts, and I'll link them up here. So I've been doing those. I've been creating, and I've loved creating these at-home workouts for you guys, but that's also been a little workout for me. So what I will do is I'll do that at-home workout, or I'll either do a separate workout on my own, just body weight, right? Typically, that's a lot of the workouts I've been doing to stay lean, to stay in my shape, is body weight movements. And then I also have a pull-up bar at home, so I put it up on the door frame, and then that's perfect as well. So I do a lot of workouts with the pull-up bar because I can get a great bicep and a back workout using that pull-up bar. And then I will do a lot of workouts, body movement, using chairs, using other items around the home, which is something I kind of want to touch on, that you can get so much done in your home by the little things that you have. You just have to be aware and look at, hey, I have this book bag in front of me, or I have this water jug, 2 water jugs that I can do like a fly with. So be aware of the things you have. You know, you might want to invest in some of other equipment because that will definitely help you, like resistance bands. I have some resistance bands as well, and I totally agree that investing in resistance bands, investing in some weights for your home is definitely vital, because if you're trying to increase hypertrophy, you're trying to get muscle mass, you're gonna want to increase the intensity of what you're doing and increase so you can go harder and push yourself harder to a sense of fatigue, a sense of failure for your muscles. So without, body weight, what else do? I do a lot of kettlebell work. So I have 2 kettlebells, both are different weights. I'm actually planning on getting another higher weight for a kettlebell. But what I do is a lot of kettlebell movements, a lot of kettlebell work. I do a lot of mobility with the kettlebell itself. So you can do a crazy amount just with a single kettlebell. And I've been creating and putting out these really neat workouts, which I'll have to do another follow along for a kettlebell workout for anyone that has a kettlebell at home and wants to try it out. I highly recommend them as well. I created another video on this if you want to go check that out, about my total experience with them. So other than the body weight, other than using a kettlebell, resistance bands, pull-up bars, or whatever it is, what else do I do on my days off? Because my workout regimen right now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm really pushing myself in that span of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But am I doing anything on Tuesday? Am I doing anything on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday? I actually am. The thing I'm doing now more is focusing on more longevity, right? I've always focused on longevity throughout my workouts, but specifically I've been doing more yoga on Tuesday. Something called Kundalini, which is a phrase known as the power, using yoga and breath in one workout. So you're focusing on the power of your breath, which is strong, along with yoga. So I've been doing those on days like Tuesdays, right? When I have a rest day, I'll do a light yoga routine, or I'll do mobility work. I'll do something like that to kind of get my body still moving, because I still recommend moving every day. So I still move my body, but not only that, I'm not pushing myself as hard. So you can really push yourself hard in yoga, which can for sure count as a day of working out, but specifically, I'm not pushing myself as hard in those days. So those are what my off days are looking like. And I also think as an off day or an everyday thing, meditation is something you should highly consider, right? Doing that every morning or every 3 times a day, whatever fits your routine, whatever fits your schedule, throwing that in on every single day, you know, along with after you do a workout. Try that. Next time you work out, sit down and meditate and see what that does. You're trying to calm your body from a sympathetic state to a parasympathetic state, and that is strong. So that's kind of what I'm doing for working out. Now let's get into quickly, what am I doing for my nutrition, my diet, to stay lean? Because that's actually the most important thing, right? It's, in my opinion, 90% in the kitchen, 10% in the gym. It might be a little different than that, but they say, what, 80% in the kitchen, 20% in the gym. But you know what I'm saying. Nutrition is key. What you eat matters. The food that you eat matters. You are what you eat. So what am I currently doing? I'm actually reading a book by Dave Asprey known as The Bulletproof Diet. And what he's talking about in this is his own diet regimen that you follow. And for the past 4 days, what I've been doing is making this bulletproof coffee. Now, I am not a coffee drinker. If anything, I will drink tea. But the reason I've been drinking more coffee is because I'm curious to see what his plan is for this diet. Because what he has me doing with this coffee is, specifically, you first have to find a coffee that is low in mold toxins, that doesn't have any moldy toxins in it. And then you put fats in this coffee. So you first grind it, whether you have coffee beans or just a packet, you first want to blend the coffee. And then you put fats in the coffee. So you put organic, unsalted Irish butter or Kerrygold butter, whatever it is, some organic unsalted butter into the coffee, a tablespoon of this, and then a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then MCT oil, which is all fats, right? MCT oil is the shortest fatty chain. So you put all these different types of fats in this, and if you're doing it for the first time, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with the MCT oil, because I did that and a little upset stomach. But the main goal of this is when you wake up to have fats in the morning to keep you wired up, focused, energized, and full for most of the day. And that's what it did for me. The first time I did it, I felt great, or I didn't feel as great because I did too much MCT oil. But the second day I did it, I was so focused than I have ever been before. And this carried on throughout the day. I felt incredibly focused. I was wired in. And then I went to go eat my food, my protein in the morning, and I really wasn't hungry. I really didn't have no urge to eat the food. So I ate the protein later on. And this is something that he talks about in his diet. So fats in the morning. And if you're not a coffee drinker like me, I did this for the past 4 days. I don't want to rely on coffee because I feel like the best way to get energy is sleep. Sleep, in my opinion, is the best way to get energy. To rely on a cup of coffee, to rely on tea. I love tea every now and then though, because I think it's perfect. To rely on these things though, like an energy drink or whatnot, in my opinion, is not needed, not necessary. Because in the past, we didn't really need these, but all of a sudden we're now adopting this way of needing an energy drink to keep me boosted. But what does that do? Every week, we have an energy drink, we need another. Because that's not enough. 1 cup of coffee is not enough, so we need to up it to 2. So it's like a climb, which I want to avoid. So that's why I think sleep is the most important, which I definitely make sure I'm getting proper sleep. So along with the Bulletproof Diet, what I'm doing is making sure, and this is specific, if anyone's a trainer or training for hypertrophy or training for muscle mass or whatever you're in need of, upping your protein take, right? Not upping it as much, but having that moderate protein take with the fats. So it's mostly fats throughout the day, along with, you could have avocado, which is healthy fats if you're not a coffee drinker. So having those fats in the morning and even throwing in protein. For me specifically, I really have not been eating that much carbs lately, and I've been feeling amazing. If anything, what he recommends in the Bulletproof Diet is that you eat carbs towards your dinner time, towards later at night through dessert. So then you're going to be crashing, right? You're going to be falling down to sleep. So I've tried that and I felt great, honestly. But the most important thing with any diet is that everybody's body is different. I talk about this all the time. The Bulletproof Diet may not work for another individual. You just have to find out what diet plan works specifically for you, right? It might work for me, but it might not work for another individual. So I kind of want to just go through that really quick, make a short video about what I do for personally working out, my workout regimen. That's what I'm doing. I'm body weight at home, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Off days, I'm doing yoga, mobility type work. And then my diet right now consists of this bulletproof diet. The fats in the morning, the fats are going throughout the day, different types of foods that I'm eating, protein, right? Another thing you can do with the diet is go through one day of lowering your intake of the protein, right? That's what he recommends. One of the days in the week, lowering your intake of the protein. There's so many different things that he's recommending in this diet that I'm still reading about and still enjoying to learn, but that's what I'm currently doing. And obviously, most important, stay hydrated throughout the day. That is important. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you a lot. It means the most to me. I'm excited to keep on putting out these videos for you. And like I said, comment down below. If you're new, comment. And also, what did you enjoy about the video? Let me know. Thank you guys again. Much love. Stay happy out there and stay healthy. Peace.